Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another glorious co-casting, yeah. And in this one, we're going to be going up against the Coastal Artillery. She's coming to you live from the fatherland, folks, from Hitler's private bunker, private estate, full of SS Wehrmachts. So what's going on right now? We're going to go ahead and take the Pathfinders to Captain Manpower Point, rush fuel, at the same time rushing Jeep to get the fuel, and then middle fuel as well. Hit that pause button real quick. So I keep running into Axis players going,
bro, have you even played Axis since the patch? Do you even know?
So after playing Axis when Co first came out, me and my bud grinded to rank 15 and 22, Wehrmacht and DAC respectively, in the 2v2 market. Now I can already see people,
bro, 2v2s don't even count.
So on top of that, I beat Dexon in a 1v1 tournament level player playing Axis, and he was playing what people were screaming about, the overpowered Pathfinders. But after grinding to the top 15 and 22 in the world in this game, we came to the conclusion that Axis is overpowered. Boom. Why do I say that? Because while we were grinding, when the game first came out and actually had a multiplayer base, we were waiting 40 to 45 minutes to find a match as Axis. For allies, we were in a match in 5 minutes. So what does that tell you? Everybody was picking fucking Axis. Excuse me. When the game first came out, we waited 45 minutes. Shit, we waited an hour one time, and I was just getting it down, writing it down. But every time we switched to allies, we were in a match in 5 minutes. So this game is just full of wereaboo fucking cringe right now. And you know, it's the players that go, oh, allies are so overpowered. Yeah, I have 1,000 games in Company of Heroes 3. Well, yeah, every single one of my games is playing the Axis. No, I haven't never touched allies. But yeah, after never touching allies, it's the allies that's the problem. Oh, you know, fucking retarded noises. And you gotta love it. Every time I check a wereaboo person's profile, right, it's some kind of fucking, you know, Hitler, Goering's, SS Panzer Grenadier 69 butt licker photo. And then they have anime girls in the background too, you know, like barely legal. And it's like, yeah, you don't understand the struggle of the Axis. Why are you asking me how old she is? Or, you know, it's...
It's like, bro, you know, she's actually 10,000 years old in hentai logic, okay? She might look like she's 6.5, but she's 25,000-year-old dragon from the Gothordador province. Yeah, bro, I read the manga. Yeah, I live with my mom. How'd you know?
Yeah, it's just, I don't care if you have anime, but if you have underage girls in your profile and you're like,
no, bro, she's actually a secret mythical dragon, and she looks like she's 6. It's not hentai.
Okay, let me stop real quick. So, boom, there's the first engagement with the Jeep. We're finally starting the match. Jeep's going to take about 50% health in this first engagement. People keep screaming the Jeep's overpowered. The Jeep is a shitty combat unit, but it's great for capping. It's the only thing it really can do. So we're going to go ahead and back off. What are we stressed about now? After seeing the Coastal Artillery on the field, that means he's going to have mines. What else are we worried about? Before I can get my 4th unit onto the field, I'm only at 3 right now. He already has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units to my 3. 4th one building now. This means he can absolutely put pressure on my cutoffs and gain a shit ton of map control, and that's what we're stressed about right now. But most likely what my opponent is doing, he's trying to double stack his units. Excuse me. Get map control and force my riflemen off, because the Coastals can go one-on-one with the riflemen as long as the Coastals are in cover. So riflemen are going to go ahead and ignore the cap, focus the fuel, get some high ground bleeds, and then chase him off the point. He's going to avoid it, go for the VP to stop the... to start the bleed, excuse me. At the same time, Pathfinder's going to go ahead and cap the manpower point. Jeep rolled back, activated the auto repair. That's on a 2-minute cooldown, and we're going to go ahead and bring it back out in a second. What are we stressed about again? Mines, 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 and mines. He's going to put mines everywhere. Coastal's out of cover, riflemen are going to go ahead and press. And because they're out of cover, they take a huge amount of bleed damage. At the same time, he's trying to hold his manpower point. Why is my opponent? Scouts up here are decapping. We're going to lose the fight. I'm going to back out. Can't lose this unit. Very vital. Any unit lost as an allied player is pretty much a potential GG. You have to stress. So we're going to go ahead and back out of the situation. No point. Engineers are decapping my munis. He's trying to fuck my map control up. So as soon as this next rifleman builds, we're going to go ahead and hit this muni point and gain it back. At the same time, double riflemen are going to go ahead and press the Coastals in point-blank range cover. And we're going to chase them off the point. Boom, 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 boom. Waiting for that sexy retreat. There it is. He's gone. He panic retreats. He could actually kept this unit over here. So we're going to take the weak rifleman and put it on the muni and keep the healthy rifleman and stay on the manpower cutoff. denying his fuel even if we can't cap this point.
Infantry support
And that's the plan.
research underway.
Scouts are healing up. I don't know. Like, why can't we just call them fucking Pathfinders, right? But they're scouts. They don't have 4-man. It's just, ugh. There's the MG42. The MG42 can counter all my riflemen if I'm not careful. It has a huge area of suppression, and there it is on the field. It's trying to gun down my Jeep. Gonna roll the Jeep out, focus on the munition cutoff. At the same time, we force the engineers decapping the munis in the background. Oh, big pop from a knee. Gotta love it. Working out. My knees hurt like crazy. So what are we doing right now? Can't stop the engineers from capping because he can press me, so we're going to go ahead, hold the manpower point, wait for the captain to pop out into the field with the infantry support center. The captain's only good at really capping and just being an extra body. It's not a great combat unit. It's a shitty combat unit. So even though it looks like we're doing great on map control, it doesn't matter. My opponent will still have a flak whirlwind onto the field in no time. Ooh. La-di-da. At the same time, we're stressing the right side of the map because there could be mines everywhere. Coastal's trying to hold mid. I'm going to go ahead and press them. There's the mine detonation. And look at the suppression on the riflemen. They're going to be suppressed for about 30 seconds, I believe. And just look at that. Suppression, suppression, suppression. Oh, no, never mind. 15 seconds. 15 seconds of suppression from one mine detonation. So that fucks me up. That means the riflemen have to retreat. They can't take the bleed damage, but we decap the fuel. I'm going to fuck up with a Jeep. One snare from the coastal, and it's GG for the Jeep. Boom. It's engine crit. Nothing we can do. And I fuck up. But the Jeep is overpowered. Oh. Bro, look. In the manga, even though she looks like she's 3 years old, she's actually a 50,000-year-old dragon with massive anime titties. Oh my gosh. It's just every time I check a Wehrmacht player's profile, and there's the suppression from the MG42. But yeah, every time I check a Wehrmacht player's profile, it is some kind of fucking anime with Hitler youth photos. I can't, it's like, it's an oxymoron, bro. I don't think the glorious Fiera would like anime girls. I think he would probably fucking send you to a concentration camp, but I could be wrong. Mine detonation, boom, another mine detonation. So we're going to take our sweepers, reroute, and push the VP, and just get more of a bleed going. And at the same time, can't press mid, there's an MG, not worth the press. Riflemen are nervous about an MG42 setting up. He's going to retreat his engineers. He could have stayed in cover and actually bought time and bled me. But, yeah, he's going to back off. I'm going to take the rifleman, swing left, because there's an MG42, and the MG42 can cover from here all the way to here, and that's not an exaggeration. So it's a huge area of denial. Coastals are backing out. Could be a potential mine. That's what we're worried about right now. But we have to keep the pressure going. Riflemen are holding mid because there's possible MG, but we're staying as a buffer unit. Captain's going to go ahead and press up. I'm going to use them as bait and switch. Engineers are going to go ahead and keep mine sweeping. Keep that pressure going. Mine planted from me. Only one mine that I can afford because we have to have the armored skirts upgrade on the Greyhound. I'm flanking around the MG42. No high ground advantage, even though there's fucking stairs here, but Axis bias kicks in, and that means I cannot press the MG. I've already lost this engagement. Back off because it can set up incredibly fast. With the Jaegers in support, I won't win no matter what. Captain decapping mid, engineers capping the manpower point, like I said, and Pathies or scouts are bringing up the rear. So that we know the MG's on the left side of the map, we're going to go ahead and focus the right side of the map, force him to come to me. So what are we worried about right now? With the Jaegers being exposed, he has a counter to my Greyhound immediately. I didn't know how much munis he had. So he has an immediate counter to my Greyhound. On top of that, he's making an additional counter, which is the Flak 30 mobile, excuse me, emplacement. So there's two counters to my counter. And that's what we're worried about. I don't care about the snare right now, because I have support units ready to go. And riflemen covering my flank. So that's why I get into his face. At the same time, we're being very cautious. Any kind of fuck up is a GG right now, and that's the truth. So the Flak 30 emplacement means he can frontally pin my Greyhound pretty easily, and he can button my Greyhound at veterancy 1. So, what's the plan right now? Debating on teching into bars. I'm also debating on teching into medics, but boom, I do go medics at this point in the game because I am suffering heavy bleeds across all my riflemen. So bars are going to be next, or the quick rush Chaffee. And there's the Flak hitting my rifleman very hard. It's such a huge bleed unit. So we're going to go ahead and focus that right field with the engineers. Don't be idle with the engineers. Just try to get as much caps as you can as possible. Riflemen are trying to put pressure on the field. We know there's an MG nearby. We know there's a Flak 30, and I know that it can kill my Greyhound. On top of that, the Jaegers, we have no idea if they pop Shreks yet.
Enemy movement near
Greyhound's going to go ahead and charge. I feel confident in this push. Even if he snares me, I know there's engineers capping on the left side, so we're A-okay. There's the Greyhound overperforming, right? Yep, gotta love the low damage rolls I was getting on that. At the same time, we're going to loop around, hit the engineers. Boom, forced them off, stop the field decap. MG42 setting up means we got to reroute the rifleman, trying to get some heavy bleeds. Greyhound overperforming, you saw that, no damage shot. Right? All you Axis players, Greyhound's so OP, the Greyhound's just too good, bro. Yeah. Wow. You know, buff the Greyhound, make the Greyhound great again. Nobody uses Greyhound in Code 2, you can't even fucking get to it. You gotta love it. So, why are we playing Company Heroes 3? Honestly, guys, Code 2 is not going to be around forever. We gotta, as much as I hate it, we have to kind of support Company Heroes 3. If we let Code 3 get abandoned, then the same people that have kind of fucked over Code 2 and turned it into top level balance for the chosen level players were fucked. At the same time, we're going to press mid. Why am I pressing mid? Because I have a smoke of the Pathfinders. We're going to smoke and choke the Flak emplacement and the MG42, buying us precious time. I'm trying to get the Captain of Barrage ability, lose the Greyhound from a long-range Shrek shot. That's my fault, rear armor showing. I was trying to drive out, but Greyhound OP, right? But at the same time, that was my fault. Finally get the Rifleman with bars popped. Captain calling the Barrage ability. Check out how overpowered that ability is, guys. Ooh, look at that. So overpowered! Oh yeah, he's walking out of it. It's so overpowered! Read the manga, bro. But yeah, we have to keep Company Heroes 3s with some kind of support. If Relic abandons it, it turns into Code 2, which is drop hack city, map hacks going on. Top level players, you know, writing their fan fiction when they decide they want to do balance patches, right? And it just fucking sucks. You know, Code 2 won't be around forever. So we gotta support Company of Heroes somehow. What am I doing right now? Mortar Pit's going to go up. MG42 and Flak is just too powerful. We're floating the munis to tech into the Mortar Pit. That's why I'm not putting mines down, Axis mains, so chill out. We're going to get a sneaky mine over here, though, because I realize he will charge me with the Flak 30 Warblewind that is about to pop, which just pops. What does that mean? Run. Just get away from it. You can't touch it. Oh, my goodness. Such an underperforming unit, right? Riflemen are trying to fight these coastals. I could have lost that fight. He could have stayed in the fight and beaten me in a one-on-one with a bar rifleman. Can you taste the balance in the air? Can you feel it? There's a Flak Warblewind burning me down. He can get the wipe if he wants to. We're going to go ahead and back out. AT is on the field. AT is sucking on this map, and I'll show you why as soon as we get a chance. And at the same time, we have to pump out a Chaffee in support. So, pause button for my one Chaffee. He has 1, 2, 3 counters. Flak Warblewind can penetrate the Chaffee from the frontal armor. So, 3 counters to my counter. Same time, engineers are just trying to chase these guys. He's trying to be sneaky and keep them in the background. I don't want them around. I'm going to force them off the retreat point. Captain's pushing in. Cooldown is about 3 minutes in the barrage, so we're just trying to get a decap and run. But with that suppression and the Flak, I'm out. Don't want to lose it. Chaffee's going to go ahead and push. Boom, 1 little shot from the Chaffee. And let's see what we get. 2 little shots from the Chaffee. Boom. It takes 3 more shots to kill this thing, so 5 shots to kill a fucking medium. Technically a medium tank from Chaffee. Chaffee OP, right? Riflemen are going to go ahead and pressure on the MG42. Was hoping for a sneaky wipe. Chaffee has to back out of the fight because the snare squads and the Jaegers are in supplement of the Flak, or the Warblewind. And the Flak 30 anti-tank and gun team. Ugh. AT gun's trying to set up. Why am I using this Chaffee and doing this? It's not fucking bad pathing on my part. I'm knocking down this wall because the AT guns are struggling to walk through due to pathing and attack the Flak Warblewind. This map was very poorly designed, so forces you to player to knock down these walls and allow your AT gun to get into position. Yes. At the same time, go ahead and knock down this wall in the back. This will come in clutch later and you'll see why, but just knock down this wall right away. I just figured that out. Riflemen have to heal up. We're down for the count right now, so we're just a bit stagnant. Nothing we can do. Mortar Pit is cranking out. Let's check the damage on that, folks. 0 kills. Wow, really overperforming. Flak Wirbelwind is keeping me locked down. Can't press the map. There's an MG42 and a Flak 30 in placement, sucking each other's cocks in the middle of the map, so we can't push them. It's the Wombo combo from the cheese factory, folks. More cheese than a cheesecake factory. At the same time, Mortar Pit has some decent range, and it's just gonna try to barrage. Ah, here we go. So why does the AT gun suck on this map? Let's go ahead and click this AT gun. Oh, hold on. Let it play out. Well, you'll see in a second. Okay, AT gun set up. If you're going, dude, why isn't it firing? Alright, pause button initiated. This, fucking, ugh. You see this right here? This white line means it can shoot. This red line means it has no visibility. Now, looking at the AT gun's perspective, it's fucking tactical pause. It's a sight blocker. Even though that this Flak crew, or pack crew, can see over the mountain and see the tank, this counts as a sight blocker. So that's why my AT gun cannot fire, and that means we can't press him because he can dog pile us and kill the AT gun crew and we're fucked. There's nothing we can do. So we have to knock down this wall as well. If you go over to the Axis side of the map, he has none of these problems. So we're fucked. Chaffee was in the rear, though. I'm going to go ahead and bring it up. Put some pressuring shots on this Flak Wirbelwind push. And there's the Jaeger squad with the Flak 30 putting pressure. Look at those frontal pins. That was a combination of all 4 vehicles. But Chaffee is overpowered, right? The Chaffee's overpowered, right? Oh my gosh. It's so fucking frustrating.
But the Chaffee is so overpowered.
Riflemen are just spotting at the back out of the building. Nothing we can do. Mortar Pit is desperately trying to get some veterancy going. It's lacking. It can't even get a 480 XP. But late game, it will benefit from the increased range. And it will help with the keeping the Flak 30 and MG42 off the map. Wirbelwinds are terrorizing me. Got to back out. And because he went double engineers at the start of the game, they can just repair, plant mines non-stop. Riflemen have to push to the right side of the map, can no longer push mid. Captain going for a sneaky decap. We're trying our best to stay in the game. I did put a mine down this flank. It will come in clutch later. That's all we really can afford, because I'm debating on going another Chaffee or another Mortar Pit. We don't know yet. We can't risk the munis. On top of that, we have to bar up these Riflemen for them to be an effective combat unit. And that's what we're struggling on. There's the Flak 30 again, putting pressure on me with the Flak Wirbelwind. The Wirbelwind, yeah. And look at that damage. Boom, 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 boom. But I say, fuck it, I just gotta kill one of them at this point. Chaffee's gonna get away. Ah, just kidding. Coastal Artillery put a mine down, and Chaffee is dead. Boom, boom, boom.
Oh, but it's so hard to play Coastal. You could just put mines everywhere. Jimmy, are you playing Axis fanfiction again? Shut the fuck up, Mom. Jimmy, when are you ever gonna move out and stop being SS Panzerstone Fuhrer Commando? You're never gonna get any bitches on your dick, Jimmy.
Oh my gosh. So what are we doing right now? Just trying to survive. Flak Wirbelwind's gonna constantly put pressure on me. AT gun can't shoot because it's repositioning, repacking up. Mortar Pit is trying to crank out, get some HE fuse delays. I'm getting ahead of myself. So what's the plan right now? There's a lot going on, and I can't talk that fast. Rifleman throws a nade to hopefully get a crit on the Jaeger squad. At the same time, setting up the AT gun. It was going to attack the Flak, but we're going to focus the Martyr. And on top of that, I'm going to hit the Martyr with the AT grenade. At the same time, we're keeping the Chaffee back to be careful, and we're capping the right side of the map. I can't talk that fast, so that's why we have the tactical pause. Boom, big hit from the nade. We're going to focus the Jaegers and the snare from the Riflemen at the same time. We're going to wipe the Jaegers. Boom, huge win. Kill the Martyr. This is amazing. Trying to put pressure on the Flak Wirbelwind. Mortar Pit's very durable. This mine going to come in clutch for the Coastals that are trying to snare me. Boom, huge mine detonation. Putting pressure on the Flak Wirbelwind as much as we can. Backing up the AT gun at the same time. Jaegers are in supplement. And look at that damaging shot with the Flak Wirbelwind penetrating me with every fucking hit from the front. And there's the white Foss. That means that it can't shoot accurately, and it stuns the tank. Oh, wow. Barely survived this engagement. At the same time, we've knocked down this wall, so this creates an opening for our MG to fire. He's trying to kill my mortar emplacement. Luckily, it's a very thick boy. Riflemen are going to ignore the cap flank around, trying to find the MG42 out of position, and the Flak that's one hit snare. Coming out of base, putting pressure on the Jaegers, that's why I'm blobbed together, so if Axis main complains, shut the fuck up, eat a dick. Coming out of her base, I'm allowed to walk into my base, you fuck. Engineers have to repair the Chappie. Mine detonation from the Rifleman. There's a mine right here. Got to be careful. Every time you push, you put yourself in danger. With the Engineers, go ahead and hit Superior Fieldcraft Repairs. That stacks with the Minesweepers, and it gets your tanks faster into the fight because the American Engineers have some of the slowest repair speeds in the game with their base stats. They are truly terrible.
We've got the advantage.
So what happened right now? Huge wins. Martyr killed. Jaeger wiped off the field. This bought us back into the game. And you keep seeing my opponent. What does he do? He just wants to rush all his units together in one big push. And go ahead and reveal that map. So we'll see these two Flaks parked together, and I'm going to make a point about this. There's the mine detonation I was talking about. Every time you lose map control, you put yourself at great risk. So AECOH, with the latest tournament, I just want to hit pause and talk about something. He was talking about why do players stack these units together and not put them all over the map. Now, I respect him as a co-caster. I like the guy, very positive, bubbly energy. But at the same time, I smell bullshit. Please don't say that you don't know why they're stacking these units together. He's going for one-shot wipes, one-shot knockouts. He's looking for any weakness. At the same time, he has a mine set up. So let's say he bleeds 2 of my models. I hit the mine, this could kill the unit. That's why players are stacking these units together. And that was a little bit frustrating hearing him say that in the tournament. I don't know if he's trying to save face. Boom, there's the mine detonation I was talking about. And what is he trying to do right now? Go for a sneaky wipe. At the same time, what's going on in the middle of the map? We're fighting a war against... Fucking... Sorry. We're fighting a war against engineers trying to take over the map control. My bad. This is a shitty system. Co 2 has a better replay, in my opinion. So Jaegers are trying to push me. They're dogpiling us. So we fought the Flaks off with the Chaffee, holding the Chaffee in position, worried about the double Flak pushing us, and there it is again. He's trying to go for the wipes. Chaffee was covering that flank in the background. Engineers are out of position, got to retreat him. He's going for the mortar pit. He's going for the kill, but at the same time we knock down this wall. This is going to suppress everything he has. It's a huge win for us. It bought us valuable time. It's saving us from getting wiped from the game, and because we lost the AT gun, we're in danger. So hit on our mortar pit. We have to repair the Chaffee, repair the mortar pit, and maybe get mines down, but at the same time, I don't know. At the same time, what was my rifleman doing up top? Right side capping. And if you're going, man, dude, you're talking fast. This is literally how it is to play allies. There's nothing you can do. It is a struggle. You're basically surviving wave after wave after wave of almost losing. So there's the Flak kicking out, firing at high speed, AT guns in position, cranking out shots. Second Chaffee on the field, lose the Riflemen that were capping up top on retreat, that's on me. And boom, I'm charging the Flak with the Chaffee, but I'm not going to get the kill because it's been blinded and stunned. And just look at the frontal penetrations, folks. It's absolutely ridiculous. AT gun is back in our hands, thank God for that. We can reinforce, Riflemen holding in position. And we got about 12 more minutes of this bullshit to go, people. Chaffee on the field. I'm being a bit stagnant. I'm just literally surviving rush after rush after rush here. So we are going to go ahead and back tech. I was debating Hellcat. Hellcat's not worth it. Why are we back teching? I realize my opponent goes for push after push after push, and there's nothing suppressing him. We're going to go ahead and make a double MG. And that's the best we can do to stop him. Mortar Pit is surviving the shots. Thank God for that. Engineers are going to go ahead and repair. And we're just struggling here, people, but we're making it work. And we just can't get any mines down. We need the mines for the snares with the Riflemen. There's the mortar shot cranking out. Flak 30 in placement with the Warblins in support. Hit the pause button real quick. Reveal map. Boom. There's the 2 units. Oh, 3 units now, people. 3 units. So again, AECOH, respect you as a caster, bro, but at the same time, you know exactly why people are stacking these units together. Because they're going for easy, cheesy wipes. Why micro when you can just fucking win the game for free? So boom, double Chaffee's moving in. I realize the tanks are weak. It looks very unsupported, but the Flak 30 is... Look at the damage, people! Oh my gosh. The Chaffee push is no longer on the field. Can't push anymore because Jaeger's in the background. That was 3 seconds. 3 seconds. 3 fucking seconds. And my tank is half health. Absolute. Just. Wow. Just fucking wow. Oh, this game right now, bro. It is just... I made a Flak Whirlwind. Look at me. I'm such a good player. I made 2 Jaeger squads that could fucking bully your riflemen. Yeah, I watched the hentai. Fucking chode factory over here. And look, the Flak Whirlwind is bleeding me. I want the decap. Not going to get it because there's 3 of these monsters on the field. And I'm going to have to pull out, call it quits. Yep, just get out of here. Also, the Coastal Artillery gets a 7th man on Veteran C2. You already... It can beat Riflemen with 7-man double bars. Let that sink in. Let that sink in. Fucking insane. And why can it beat Riflemen? Because they can put sandbags everywhere, and Riflemen can't. There's no cover right now. This is all negative cover or light cover. So Riflemen are constantly put at a disadvantage if they're attacking the coastal, and these guys are all about defense, and they get mines, so you're fucked. Double Chaffee, I say fuck it. I'm just gonna shoot him with them. With it. These suck at killing infantry. They're absolutely terrible, but I'm desperate. Rifleman moving for a snare. Can't get the snare back off. Bleed damage is just too severe. Double Chaffies are debating on pushing in. Have to halt. Jaegers, possible mines. And this is the problem. No, you can't make double engineers. You can't make double engineers. You just constantly fuck, bro. There's the first light machine gun. We're trying to buy time, but the 30 cals from the Americans are very weak. Low arc and suppression potential.
Heavy machine gun has been requisitioned.
There's the second. So what are we going to do? We're going to do what he did, but we're going to have to space these units out. We're going to put 1 MG here, 1 MG here. Keep them away from our mortar pit because it's keeping us in the game right now. It's only on 4 kills. It finally gets Veteran C3, but it's some kind of bleed damage. It's better than nothing. And we're all over the place right now. Scouts are just going to hold by time. Chaffies are rotating to the left side of the map. Oh, so why are we moving the Chaffies constantly from the right side to the left side of the map? Let's go ahead and reveal the camera. Okay, there it is. Because we're worried about his mobile fuck me force constantly trying to pick off my units. So that's why my Chaffies are just going left to right, left to right, left to right. Because we have to get ready, anticipate, and counter his Flaks. And we're trying to catch him out of position. At the same time, for my 2 Chaffies, he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 counters to these 2 Chaffies. He has 7 different fucking flavors of ruining my life. So there it is. He's all over the place right now. Double Flak's pushing mid. He's going for a nasty wipe. At the same time, can't push him because Jaeger Squad and Martyr in position with an additional Flak in the background. This is a bad spot for us, people. Gonna have to run the scouts back. There's nothing we can do. What are we hoping for? This MG is gonna get some nasty suppressions. There's the first burst. He can't hit him because of the sight blocker right here. Jaegers are exposed. Boom, get a nice suppression. But why is he not stressed? The Jaegers can self-smoke every 2 minutes faster than these scouts, and that's why we're in danger.
Enemy down to 250 points. Repeat.
So we have the high ground advantage. That's why the suppression was so fast. If it wasn't, it would just not do anything. Mortar pit, at the same time, I've been giving it controls for barrage, barrage, barrage. You just can't see that. There's the triple Flak attack. Look, AEC respect you again, man, but look at this. They're just going for wipes, people. They're just going for wipes. And there's the Chaffee trying to hold on for life. I realize I can't win this fight, but we're just trying to keep my units alive as much as possible. Boom, get some really good hits. No misses yet. There's the stun shot. No, boom, we get a kill, get a kill. There's a mine somewhere, gotta back out. There was a mine right on the corpse of that tank. See it right there? Shoe mine. So what happened right now? We're stunned. Jaegers are moving in to finish me. MG's set up. I put a mine down, bought some time. This is a big win for us. We killed a single Flak tank. MG gets the suppression because the mine detonation went off. And he's moving in. He's trying to fucking just kick me out of the game. And my MG's in danger here, folks. Watch how fast it dies. Boom, that's one burst. There's the second one coming in.
They've taken our victory.
And boom, 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 boom. Just fucking gone, dude. Look at that. And dead. Oh my gosh. There's the AT gun desperately trying to roll in position. Oh, why didn't you use your AT gun sight blocker, motherfucker? Boom, big hit from the AT gun. Thank God for that. Riflemen are just spotting at this point. That's all we're doing, just spotting. Boom. Oh my gosh, it gets away. Riflemen are just trying to spot. Flak's still kicking out. A mortar pit's been barraging non-stop. Most of these are me manually clicking the mortar pit. I'm gonna have to hop the riflemen out before they die. Running out of time. Desperately trying to buy time for the cap. Pick up the 30 cal that we lost. Look how fast it dies though. Underperforming units, right? And it's gone. And it's gone. I pick it up, it's gone. Oh my gosh, throw a nade. Why do we throw a nade? Because we're trying to make him reposition so he doesn't shoot my MG. And boom, it works. Thank God for that. MG42 setting up. AT guns just holding. Pathfinders were rotating to the bottom of the map to cap. We're just stalling for time, people. Stalling for time. Riflemen are holding. Why am I holding? I'm trying to barrage him with the mortar pit, but the rounds were catching the house. Hey, but at least they modeled the little mortar shell, you know. Oh, look, it went through that time. Oh, my goodness. And it catches the house. Fucking love it. Love it, love it, love it. Packs out of range, trying to reposition. And 30 cals, we're relying on them to suppress. This is the only thing holding our line right now, people. This is what's keeping us from a GG. Man, Flak's cranking out the shots. Excuse me, AT gun set up. At the same time, he's trying to flank and kill my MG. I'm going to have to retreat it out of there. No need to lose it. And this is all we have. If he picks up this other MG, it might as well be GG because he has three units that can suppress me, not including the Flak Orbital ones. Boom, there's the martyr pushing my Chaffee. I'm trying to get out of there. AT gun setting up. I'm going to put the... I accidentally clicked the brace ability, so it fucked me. I was trying to get the focus sight. There he is. He overextends his Flak 30 emplacement. And this is a big loss for him. At the same time, Chaffies are cranking out, focusing on the Flak emplacement. Jaegers are hitting me in the ass, but we're going to go ahead and kill it. At the same time, AT gun's going to go ahead and crank out a shot on the martyr. This is a dangerous situation. We lost the Chaffee. We have to kill the martyr. Flak Orbital ones are just fucking rushing me to death. This is another fucking GG rush for my opponent. This could be it, folks. Backing out the Chaffee. Nothing we can do. Luckily, missed the shot on the Shrek. He's working on my mortar pit. This thing is durable. Thank God. He could have killed me. He's trying to take my AT gun right now. Boom, picks it up, but I realize I have to kill it. There's nothing we can do. Focus the AT gun as much as possible. If he picks it up, it's GG for me. Throw a nade. Running out of time. Hellcat on the field. This is what I was saving for, folks. Can't go Easy A. Easy A fucking sucks. Hellcat's pushing as hard as it can. Pop the war speed ability. Boom, big hit. Kill the fucking Flak. And it's gone. It's gone. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You know what? Better than nothing. Get the fucking hit. We're buying time, people. Going for a sneaky snare on the martyr. If we can kill this, this puts us back into the game. Boom! Martyr gone!
Now under enemy control.
This is huge. We bought ourselves back into the game. This has just become a battle of fucking attrition. It's the mega fuck you going on right now. We won barely. Traded a Hellcat, but because we finally teched into the building, we bought ourselves some time. Rifleman throwing a nade, trying to stall for time. What do we want right now? We want the Flak 30 in placement. We want my AT gun back. This is all we can do. And there's the mortar pit. Finally gets some good hits with the fuse HE delay. We're going to have to repair the Chaffee. Boom, repaired. Then repair the mortar pit. It's on 8 kills. It's better than nothing. Rifleman moving in for the Flak 30. What does that mean? That means I can put the Flak 30 and the 30 cal in the middle of the map together, and I can do that fucking thing he's been doing to me all game. On top of that, we have a chance to penetrate the tanks frontally. At the same time, what was I doing on the right side of the map? Pathfinders have been sneaky decapping. So this got us back into the game, folks. Barely holding on here, but we're doing it. We're tied 60 to 60. No, 68 now with our population caps. And look at the, let's look at the KD ratio. 117 to 81. You know, Axis underperforming, right, people? Way underperforming units. He just keeps rushing me down. He keeps trying to go for GG punches. Armor kills are basically the same, but the martyrs are very cheap and can go toe-to-toe with the Chaffies, and if he just did a better job supporting these units, he would have won. Rifleman just trying to buy time. Mortar pit's cranking out. There's the Flak. Chaffee's ready to go. I don't feel like he's put mines down, but I'm being very careful. He could have pumped out another martyr, plus the double Jaeger squads of Doom in the background with the Shreks. So we're holding on for dear life, people. This is all we got right now. This is all we got, boys.
Being seized by the enemy.
Oops, sorry about that. So, we're just fucking holding, man. We're just, oh my goodness. Just these huge rushes, huge pushes. All game, he just runs up on me. Look at that, just running up on me. So, we suppress this, but the Jaeger's going to go ahead and pop a smoke watch in a second. Chaffee's in danger, but you'll see the smoke pop in a second. I could be wrong.
Hellcat has been completed.
I'm just waiting for it. There's the smoke from the Jaegers. So what does that mean? He can smoke himself out of a suppression, stay on the map. But there's my Flak emplacement coming in clutch, getting the suppressions. There's the Whirlwind. And what is he doing? What is he doing? Pause. He's trying to remake the Whirlwinds, right? The fucking underperforming units that, oh my gosh. He can just pump them out forever. And to put that in perspective, that's with me going War Machine, which reduces the cost of all vehicles. And he can pump out more tanks than me. Oh. And this is Armored Company. And he has 4 tanks to my 2. Most of the time. So we bought ourselves back into the game. You know, we have a Hellcat again. We're just trying to stall for time. And we're being very careful, very cautious. 75 points means nothing. He can, again, just run up on me with all these units. But I feel a little more comfortable because we have the Flak 30. We have the MGs in support. There's the flank for my opponent. What is he doing again? Another GG push. Another GG rush. AT's setting up. We suppress the Jaegers. This is a big win. Rerouting everything I possibly can to kill these tanks. Hellcat's cranking out. Look at that. He's putting blocking shots on my units. Kills the Browning 1919. He's trying to unsuppress his units and just take me out of the game. Hellcat desperately trying to get some shots. And Chaffee gets the kill on 1. Boom. 1 more to go. Misses on the Chaffee. Trying to kill it. Boom. We get both kills. This is it. This is it. I realize, I'm like, finally. Fucking yeah! Fuck you! Oh my gosh! Oh! This is... Oh, holy shit! And he drops. And he drops. You know, rank 137. I'm not going to be rude to my opponent. He said GG, well played. But at the same time, this cheese factory, these kind of players are the problem with the Company Heroes game right now. And this is at the top level too. Go check out the latest tournament. But this is the fucking problem. And look at the army value. Just neck and neck the entire fucking time. But this is it, people. It's so frustrating. And you go, dude, why are you so, like, you know, you know, you sound very angry in this cast. It's like, you have no idea how much of a chore it is to load into the game, to try to get a match as allies, to have to micro your opponent to death. I mean, look at the kill count, 134 to 95. And he had more map control than me. Even though you kept seeing me decap, decap, decap. He had way more map control than me. And we only won because he just got greedy. But it is so exhausting, people. It is so exhausting playing allies. I played like 5 matches of Axis. I was halfway awake. I was having a fun time. I was laughing. I was like, oh man, is this what it is to have fun in RTS? I was winning nonstop. I was half awake. Well, with allies, dude, you might as well take 3 shots of coffee and cocaine. Because if you make one mistake, it's over. And this is it, people. This is your high-level gameplay right now, right? It is so fucking exhausting. But we won. We fought the Axis cheese. We fucking wrecked it, boys. Another win for the Allied players. Another righteous victory, brother. All right, you guys take it easy.